Welcome, Margus. We will begin shortly, guys. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and welcome to the Night Show! I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Knight of Entertainment, the one, the only, TK, Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, Aeon, Orion, you know what you can call me. And I welcome you to our nightly adventure, our nightly journey into Final Fantasy 16, where we're going to go full charge and try to finish all these side quests, and let's not go the wrong way. Then we'll continue and see what's going to happen next time.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
Yeah, because last episode we had a whole lot of side quests, and I saw we were nowhere nearer the end than I thought.
Can't be true. Like this? Can we read Miss Editor's story for our lessons?
With Canva in the hands of Akashic.
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Good news, everybody.
Yeah. Ah, that's brilliant. Thanks a blimmin' million. I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away.
Hear it going off.
May I present to you
Have fun with that.
the Telemon Furnace? Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And
Oh, he's not really listening.
With a new alloy we've been working on, the Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise. So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get
So
some
was this the guy who was
anyway.
actually expending our items last time?
Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it.
I don't remember, man. Like, yeah, I think the other guy, he expended our potion. That's how much we can use, how well they work.
That's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe
He's not
even
wrong.
there too. One day, The whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Yep, our potion has been expanded. Maximize. So I'm guessing that's as much as we can get. Yep. We have an expanded potion. So now potions we can carry 8. High potions 5. Nah. With 2 Ds. Grade consumables potency and inventory slots to their maximum. Yeah, that's as high as we're going with that one. Alright. Now as you can see, we finished all the side quests in here. But as we established last episode, if you didn't notice, there is still all these many side quests. But hey, we go in full charge here. We're knights. We don't take things half-assed.
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted
Trust
to
me,
see
we
how
both want to
town's
know.
been faring since you brought everyone together. Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to...
He doesn't even just like... You don't even think his sentence is going to go that way.
Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon. May there indeed. I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be, until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud, by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
Apparently. How could I refuse?
How could I refuse? Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you. I'll go and speak with him.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor?
Everyone around town says
Titles.
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some
He's not... I'm not wrong. Titles are literally really the difference.
Still in Dalimil, Victor.
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Alright, so we're gonna stop a league of villains. A legion of doom?
Those ne'er-do-wells.
An invasion? I'm not gonna worry about the small fry mobs right now because these guys are literally nothing. Yeah, we're wielding a new sword, Ragnarok. Does make you wonder, how far can they chase me to?
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
I like that it gives me a quest destination for an area we can see. Oh man, these guys are low level. Did you say lock and finger? Oh, lock I'll give them as an interesting one, because that could be a reference to the treasure hunter from Fantasy 5. No, wait, 6. I was Bards. I'm thinking of... Honestly, I could not tell you who the hell the main protagonist in 6 is meant to be. Like, I don't actually even think there's a way to tell. Ooh, now we're gonna go... yeah, you know what, let's go full charge. Worst case, they'll try to attack me, and I'll get a better charge. I'm not even trying to dodge. Yo, man, I'm giving you the chance. And you ain't doing shit. I'm literally gonna just stand here charging. And now that we're at full charge, I'm gonna give you dots. Lots and lots of dots. And now, laser. No more.
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but... that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
It's showing how they really just don't give a shit, Ferris. It doesn't matter how hard they try.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well,
Being Eternal Savvy to remember to try to hide your secret, but still
We tried to keep running.
failing at the end.
Just couldn't anymore.
there's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Jeez. Just notice how they treat
Their
him.
minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies
Like
outside.
every good thing he's done, literally
We should speak to everyone.
nothing.
I'm glad you agree.
Just because he's a bearer.
Townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try. And that is all I can ask of you.
Alright, let's go see what they say at the tavern. See if we can't try to save Lubor's ass here.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
Jeez, man.
Of his wares. Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
Seriously, just gonna give everything he's done nothing.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refuse to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Man, I feel bad for Lubor.
I assume the situation is hopeless? There's still hope. But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
Damn.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
Damn.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. yourself be true. That was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against.
He's gonna be the villain
Only
because...
united can they hope to stand against the threat that
I don't know how I
awaits
feel about that one.
I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us.
We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town,
Yeah.
for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves?
See, Victor's right.
I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Damn.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes.
I don't agree, but...
But where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
If that's really the end of his side quest, I'll be honest, that's not really a good one. Alright. Next side quest. In Tabor. Now, where's our quest? Trading... Oh, no, it looks like it might actually be in here. Oh, that's a window, though. It ain't the door.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
Why not?
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the firebird's flames
Let's see
burn
what
ever in your
happens when we
heart.
serve and help Knights of Undying. First, let's see if we can't warp closer. Wait. Are we not able to go to this Duty Undying quest? Alright, let's warp to Drakazard, because I think it's going to bring us closer anyways. Now let's actually get on our chocobo.
Run like the wind.
Full charge ahead. Let's go. We go full charge.
Thanks, girl.
Shit, I literally think we can't do this one right now. Or at least if we can't, we can't do it in this zone. Ah, you think you had me? Ha! You didn't! Well, let's get back on the chocobo.
Come on.
Full charge ahead!
No mistakes.
Ride, ride! Yes, it looks like we'll have to ride through Tenswick. So we can, it's just, despite what this path implies, there's no action. We just don't want to go around like what we tried to do originally. Kind of weird, though.
Enough of you, are there?
Because they're all still level 33, and we're level 40, I don't see a reason to. Especially because I don't think we get a lot of XP when we're that low level. They're low leveled compared to us. Ride, ride, ride. We're almost there, Ambrosia. So we're looking. Funny. The reason why we couldn't go this way is because we have to go this way. It's just... It's like a programming quirk, I would almost want to say.
Oh no. You'll pay for this. There may still be
You're all going to die now.
It's over.
Just gonna go to full charge. I ain't gonna hit you guys. Full charge ahead! Burn! There's still an echo left? Let's see what's over here. Fool's gold. Oh.
Whatever that thing is. I'd say it's their leader. Nice try.
Oh, we'll go full charge. Man, you really just gave me a chance to charge there. Now we go full level 4. Nobody just literally just helps Torgal to kill. He called in reinforcements. Come on, man. You fight me like a man. Fight me with just yourself. You don't see me calling in an army. I'm pretty sure there's just the 3. I'm not going to do a full charge.
Nice try. Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
Damn.
You have our thanks,
so many knights.
stranger.
But some still stand.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not?
How does everyone recognize him as Clive?
We are archaeologians tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty.
Aren't you knight?
This survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a son...
Actually, I'll let him finish his sentence.
I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
Alright. I guess we're just warping for that part. Also, I just realized this is not the quest I thought. For some reason, I thought we were doing the quest Trading Places, but this is Duty Undying, which feels a lot more... right. Makes sense with that quest line idea.
You are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided. Had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends? Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty. And should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your
I don't know
opinion
how
of
to
our
respond to
methods,
this.
however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him.
That's one. I mean, just throwing away your lives is never a worthwhile thought. Like, honestly, I get the idea as in a fight, you should always be, and in like an army as a knight would expect themselves to die, but there's a difference between really throwing away your life and fighting for everything you got for it.
Is absolute. And we of the
You know what I mean? Like, a soldier knows that there's a chance he goes into a fight to die. But just knowing you're gonna die and not caring you're gonna die is a difference.
Understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Weird that would give us a Shiva ability. You think since they're serving Phoenix, that would give us a Phoenix ability? Alright, now, if I'm correct, we should only have one side quest left. In Boklad? Trading places. Where is our trading places quest line? Wait, no, seriously, where? It's here. But I ain't seeing it. Unless I'm too zoomed in. Oh, no, wow, yeah, I'm way too zoomed in. It's not far at all. Especially if I turn the hell around.
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Alright, let's see what Elise has got.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The
The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
Elle? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually. And at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme.
He thinks it's a trap.
I'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar then. And better not keep...
Now, is that something we can warp to? Nope.
Oh, he's waiting.
Looks like we can't. No biggie.
Do you have any fresh water? The well's been all but dry.
You know, please warp to this one. Okay, no. Let's not get turned around.
What's happened? The cards...
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal. Looks like this is the end of the road for them.
When are they gonna let us through?
And as always, climb on the chocobo. Get on the chocobo. Ride. Ride, oh brave white hart. Ride like the wind. Don't worry about the Akashic monsters. We're done with them. Seriously, another point. Like, why?
Thanks,
why?
Gal.
Let's just see what's here, just out of curiosity.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves. And then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind.
Damn.
The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good
The
money for
continent.
bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
Always gotta be careful when you're talking with merchants, because you could just lose everything.
And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. They deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the
Not something I expected. I have no idea where this questline's gonna go.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
Alright, where's me mount? Wait, am I going up? Well, if I need to go somewhere else, might as well. Might as well go for the warp for close. Sometimes trying to follow this icon is just weird. How the... Chocobo.
Ready, girl? Run like the wind.
Literally. At this point, you really do want Ambrosia to run like the wind. Because if Theo's in trouble and we want to help... Wait. Oh, I see down there and we're all the way up top. Yeah, I think I'm actually facing the wrong direction. Didn't I fall off this mountain at one point? So it looks like we have to backtrack. So I might have been on the right idea when I was thinking to go around. Oh, whatever. Ambrosia will get us there quickly. I love how he dismounts literally after we just fell all the way, jumped all the way down here.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that.
Ooh.
With me.
Don't care about small fries. You weren't even worth staining on Ragnarok.
Where are you, Theo?
Theo, where the hell are you?
Damn it. Theo's too thick. These creatures have already turned. It's over.
And they're also already dead. We went full charge on them and they just died. Look, these ones are burned. They can't handle my heat. Which is kind of funny if you remember, Bahamut is light. And yes, you can tell me light can bring from fire can bring light. It's just funny thoughts because, you know, not what you expect.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Dragon. At least not that much scarier than anything we faced so far. And how we got a mega flare almost full charge, and we're going full charge now. We can breathe fire and dodge literally everything he's throwing at us.
This one. Nice try.
Full charge again. Please, attack me. You're just giving me a chance to charge faster and kill you more. Quickly. Oh, shit. I lost the wings. Okay, not what I meant to do, but I'll take it anyways because I can see it's taking a lot of... beam. Fire.
Too slow.
Don't know how I got... Not worth it to do that. Dragon Dance. Oh no, it's going to increase its speed and defense. This is worrisome.
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. Nice try.
Do not walk into the beams. Upheaval for the win. Yep.
Theodore, you had me worried for...
Oh shit. Theo became Octopus. He's been turned. Damn.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no.
Damn.
There's only so much.
Wait, he's a bearer as well, and he was... This happened to him.
Just wouldn't let me leave.
Shit.
You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
Shit. Damn.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo!
Oh, the sister's about to walk in.
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you.
I thought he's a bearer, right?
Take care of my sister.
Theodore, wait.
Goodbye. Elle.
What is he about to do? Oh! That was not expected. That was not expected at all. Holy fucking hell. Damn, I wasn't thinking that. Like, shit. Like, I don't even know what to say to that, man. Like, no shit, what do I say to that?
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed.
Damn.
Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others
Good
well-being
man dies doing the
before his
right
own.
thing. That's the quote, Grim. To answer why did the good die young? No, he gets confused. I shouldn't be trying to make a joke here, just damn.
He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own
Damn.
life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
Brother tried to give everything he got for
What exactly happened?
Also, damn.
You once told
I want to
me
know, 'cause the guy killed himself. Like, shit.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers
Yeah, he was a bear, so that means even bears can be affected by aether floods.
the house and into the care of the
Shit.
constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied.
Damn.
Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
Damn.
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen, the life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own.
Damn.
To continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
That was not something I was expecting. I mean, we're getting a level up. Then we're 41 now. I just can't. Alright. Well, now that was our last side quest as far as I can tell. Yeah, I don't see any more greens. You have nothing here. Nope. East Post complete? Does that mean there are more quests we can find? Yeah, it might be not saying complete. How did I? No, so I just realized there's no. So there's nothing more. Yeah, no, right. Marks. What does it mean that these places are complete? Does that mean that we can't get more quests here? Yeah, these might just be dungeons areas, that's why. Alright, yeah. We're officially now done. Back to the main story.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
I wonder what we're going to be studying here. Because we don't usually use this room for anything, I want to say. Oh no, this is the infirmary. Why did I think this was another room?
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness.
Yep, Odin's darkness. We haven't realized that enough.
The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Oh yeah, remember whatever happened to the prince? He literally ran off of his own city. It'd be very interesting, to team up with Bahamut as well. Literally we had, still I think Jill's technically should still, I don't know, the way they've been describing the dominance power being absorbed by Clive is a little weird. Because as far as I can tell, they're still possessing the dominance power, but no comment about that. But yeah, he's passed out in a little town. We still have yet to see Leviathan, which is what I don't understand. Especially implies the dominants are supposed to be part of Ultima's plan here. And defeat them to Clive.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost. and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
I can't really say much about this. Sometimes I can choose just watch. Sometimes if I can't just really give any comment, it's just because the best thing I can say is just watch. Because everything in front of us is insane.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there.
Aww, sweet kid. But damn, those bandages.
You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
The wind blows? And Garuda's already up. Oh, maybe call the Phoenix.
I owe you my wings.
It's the weird red star implies again Phoenix, but I don't get why.
Perhaps he can find an answer.
No, maybe just because they're both looking at the sky.
Soon,
Interesting.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few,
Hmm.
but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here.
Is that here?
Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Seriously, wasn't there meant to be an airship?
We can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
Devian.
While you're plotting,
Always has got to tell us shit.
I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
New mischief? Just gonna check something. Okay, good. No new side quests popped up. Also, before I forget, because I've already said I wanted to do this before, I'm going to see Shiva channeled, but getting some new Shiva abilities. Memorize sucks. Yes, Diamond Dust, the iconic Shiva ability is... Oh, no more ability points. Like, Rhyme doesn't actually seem like that good, but yeah, we'll increase Ice Age as well. Alright, now we're gonna take that. I got nothing against the ability, it's just so stupid. Like, it doesn't seem like it even does anything, but compared to Diamond Dust, which is also stronger, yeah. I think this ability is stronger too. Alright. Time to go talk to... Wait. Her last name is Ninetails. I'm sorry, I love that.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens?
Oh, wow.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right. If it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tham, the one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed.
He's the last king. Well, he's got to be the last one standing.
When he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes.
That one kind of reminds me of Witcher.
And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later.
That man does not look fucking like he's got to be somewhere in his, like, what, 60s?
If Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
What was the quote I heard from
A few
Hubert?
morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of
I
tavern
don't
talk
remember
are
it.
worthy of your thanks.
Something
I
about.
wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Ah, fuck! I'd have to watch that video again. All I know is he says so many things that
I'll fetch Joshua from the shelf.
scare the crap out of a normal
Captain.
person. And we have new side quests. Oh, looks like it's side quest at least in the hideaway. What do we got? One in the infirmary. Phoenix healed, I saw. Alright, it's one for Joshua. We might as well just see. Hopefully it will just be one real quick one. Or maybe not for Joshua? Who's doing this one?
Please.
Oh, Jote.
Grace. My Lord Marquis.
Actually, let's ask about Jote. We haven't seen much
It
of
was
her.
the greatest honor of my life.
To be appointed protector to his grace. I have served him in that capacity since he first began his journey across Phalacia. The purpose of which was twofold. To further the undying knowledge of Ultima, and to further his grace's knowledge of you, my lord. After he learned of your survival, your brother insists that we try to trace your movements. Thanks to the investigation of my fellow English, I speak it. Pockles, we learned of your having taken the name of Sid. But now our journey together is at an end. His grace bids me to remain here and protect those who you and he hold dear. Why?
So I bid you.
My lord, if I might be so bold, please look after him in my stead.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by, and our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable.
Really? Yeah, I swear, Joshua is probably one of the dominants that's literally implied to be just in the worst fates. Like, all the rest of them, if you've noticed, only Sid was showing issues of being sick from being a dominant. Like, I almost forget that Joshua, apparently dominants are also supposed to be killing. Like, if you remember, even, like, I mean, yes, Jill is implied to also be weakened from her power. She doesn't seem like it fits her, and Clive never seems to be hurting other than when he absorbs it. It's insane.
The curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stone and water itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
We hope.
Well, if you're
We already
sure,
saw a bear who was
Stone
affected by all that.
easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
Alright. Oh. Well, I mean, we only have literally one other quest. Alright, let's go do that one real quick. Chocobo?
Let's go.
I will acknowledge the only thing that I did there was just literally fall and get. That's the only cutoff I did for getting extra speed closeness. I fell. I like to notice that we didn't get falling damage from that, which I really like. And anytime I saved, literally just because I can't go around. I really don't understand why sometimes water apparently cannot be gone through. Like, I'm 90% sure we're not even shorter than that.
Now to find our stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals.
And going straight for firing the laser. Ooh, diamond dust. Long attack, but
There's only one thing for it.
he still went full charge on it, and I got nothing wrong with that. Rah, rah, I'm a dragon, motherfucker. Hope you're ready to die. Alright, that was only level 3. Sometimes I really get confused by the charge. Ooh, upheaval makes it worse on you. And now, giant death beam. I don't want to know where I was aiming right there. You died.
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive. All right. That should do it. Let's get these back to you.
All we had to do, nice and quick side quest.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
I will say, Jote really does not do shit after this, does she? Like, she just been sitting here. You think she would be in partners like an Undying, Night of the Undying?
Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know.
Mm.
You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, we got that quick side quest done. But yeah, I feel like Joshua gets the worst fate for the Dominic, because he's the only one that's implied to always be killing him.
How do you split the sea?
With a really good sword slash. Yeah, let's just all acknowledge the sheer fact that Odin, that Barnabas as Odin freaking cut open the sea. Like, he split it in two. And we fought him underneath. Like, damn, that was a... It was a beatdown. We got our ass whooped.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example. One that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not.
The Circle of Malice?
But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am
His old mentors?
to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
What is he holding?
If you're finished here, join me in the ale hall.
They have an ale hall? Oh shit.
If it please your grace, might I one day borrow the chronicles for a short while?
Of course, Lawsman.
An ale hall. Especially, I have never heard of an ale hall before. It's just one of those words.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind.
Ned's got our back.
Nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But...
Good.
Very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
Alright, and just to make sure, Yep, no side quests left. Nothing to interrupt us. This might just lead up to everything. I'm still confused. Why has there been no reference to whoever the missing dominant is? Because, again, I know I keep harping on it, but where the hell... We're apparently missing a dominant. Because they said 8 elements, and the elements only make sense if there's one for water. And I think they even mentioned Leviathan at one point, haven't they?
Honestly, can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
See, it's most like this where I don't understand why we need the world map. Why can we not just be shown traveling there? It's almost like this where I actually do get annoyed that there's no world map. The world map is present. Like, I get when warping around for the side quests, but no.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Of course it'd be. Scout.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
I never understand that statement. He took her icon.
I did. She understood.
Damn!
Oh, she understood.
What the fuck?
Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you die without her power.
That was not something I'd expected. Huh?
You knew damn well she'd never refuse you.
I think Joshua was missing some context here. He didn't make her choose. He didn't offer her the idea. I mean, I get why he punched her.
Because I
but
thought it was the right thing to do.
Jill offered it. He didn't ask her. Hell, he seemed surprised more to me. Like, also, I'm just surprised Joshua smacked him. That just seems completely shocking. But no, Joshua seems to be also missing context in this scene because Jill offered it. He didn't ask.
Just don't forget, you're not alone.
I guess.
Think I found us a trail.
Why does Kevin walk back like that? It's like awkward how he's walking.
Miss something?
Probably the lead moment. I mean, no, don't actually consider that a part of the moment.
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
I don't either, Kevin. Footfalls in Ash.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda.
Yeah, admittedly, some of these tier names I still never get. Storm, Ash, Twins.
The castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample it?
I don't know. It sounds so weird, especially to when you literally, you know, they sound like actual town names, not just areas. Hell. What's a better way to describe it? Oh yeah, in the I want to say what Gen 8 Pokemon games, How many of you guys noticed that the towns in Pokemon, they're not referred to as town or city. It's just Winden or blah, blah, blah. Wow, we're going right for a charge.
I see only orcs and a Kashik here.
So I want to say, how far level high are we now? These guys are 36, we're 41. We're going to go full charge here. But I will say, it kind of sucks that Jill does not just fight with us. Although, does she really not have the power to turn into Shiva anymore? Because I don't know, because correct me if I'm wrong, we didn't actually steal anyone's dominance when we do this. Like, for example, when we did it unintentionally with, Benedicta, she was still able to turn into Gerudo, and we had to literally beat her to an inch of her life. Well, no, we literally killed her. We're literally just running with a Mega Flare going off. Yeah, I'm not going to let another charge. As much as I want to go full charge, it's not needed. That just felt a waste. Yeah, burn the orc. Also, was he really just referred to as fodder? As in like cannon fodder? Which basically just means something you're throwing at. Yeah, it's literally fodder. What the? Fall to the laser. Well, if you're gonna let us charge, go full charge. I'll happily go full charge. I would love to keep that shit out of you guys with just my Mega Flare. Because a lot for it's dots, more and more dots. Yeah, it does make it mean we have to take time to set it up, but although the dodging helps a lot. But just think how much health it takes off people. Which is why I find it so worthwhile. Like look, this guy had a Protect on and it did nothing to help him. Add with my own flames. And someone's getting Diamond Dust. You were nothing.
It's Camber all over again. Where the hell are the Royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
You know, this is kind of reminding me, I want to say another game where literally everyone, after a while, you started fighting were just the same monster options for characters as well. And it just surprised me that a story would go with that idea.
Aye, aye.
Literally got an army of Kashik.
Ultima's hands.
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slabbering monsters.
If not, we still kill him.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older.
Let's go look into it.
It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets. And if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
Hmm.
You sure about this? About leaving my brother on his own? Of course. Mostly.
Lady Vivian's map is so old, it's hard to tell which way is up. But if
He
I'm
did
right,
say
I'm not far
the angry Gap. I'm sorry. Is the Gap still a thing? Jonathan, when was the last time you heard of Gap? Who knows what I'm talking about when I say the Gap? Honestly, I could be just wrong and Gap is still a thing. I honestly cannot remember the last time I heard someone say think of the Gap.
Ugh, this place reeks like a morble's asshole.
Why does he know what a morble's asshole smells?
That'll kill us.
That's what I'm going to take as the wording of the... He probably is just using exaggeration. Something stinks here, but I still just find it very funny to imagine the Gap is apparently smelled bad. Especially with how many times he's talked about his nose. Or it's been talked about. Love it, we can go full charge. Burn, crab, burn! You really feeling it? Just look at the Megaflare going off in the distance. And we're gonna start charging it. Oh no, we can't even charge right now. Because we're not in any sort of fight. How did I lose my way into the light? Rah rah, I'm a dragon! Damn, he actually hit me out of that. Rah rah, I'm a dragon! Yeah, I don't think this dodging is actually... Okay. Literally every charge I've gotten, that was nearly Vex dropped. Okay, I'm just gonna let this guy's a little too attack heavy for my taste.
This one.
Damn. When I get knocked, unable to do my own attack off because I keep getting hit. Ooh, a diamond dust. Not the stagger. And we hit it through the stagger too. Burn. Burn. I didn't kill it? No, I'm not going to charge with Mega Flare right now.
This one.
You see how weak the magic is? Your standard spell, especially if you notice, we've yet to actually, as I brought it up, there's no way to make it like we cannot make Dia stronger. We don't get Blizzard or like any of the upgraded spells. It's an interesting aspect. Mud crabs. Come on, you mud crabs. Feel free to hit me. I'm just gonna wait. Alright, I'm just gonna go to level 3 because these guys aren't that much. Especially if my next thing is basically Giga Laser. I know it's called Giga Flare, but come on. Giant laser beam. Alright. Alright, we got another month. Tanky. These ones always are. See, like, this is just one of the spell. We never got an actually increased spell like this. Too early. Whatever. I'm pretty sure 3 will also do still a lot of damage. Especially because we're going to continue comboing while we're at it. Just not let up. If honestly, the fact that if we're just playing is the idea... No, I'm not going to do a Mega Flare right now. But honestly, if we're just going to go as a DPS, or a DPS and being a damage dealer is not that actually much of an issue. Like, so much of the point is a tank and a healer are absolute beasts in a battle. Like, someone who can soak up the damage and to make sure your tank can stay alive to soak up all the damage is useful. But someone who can literally just crit and hit you over and over, or just do enough damage to hit you over and over, and like literally just to go full charge on you, it is not something like... Think of it like this. If your healer cannot heal past all that damage being dealt, your healer is not going to be helpful enough. Or if the tank can't soak up enough damage, that stone wall is not going to do you any good.
Oh, much breath. Don't look down, Torgal.
And I look down.
That must be Aistla.
See, what is the point of a quest nearby, a destination nearby, when we're literally right about to walk into the spot?
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
We hold the line.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No quarter gap.
Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. God, take a swing. Holding the line, but no one's even doing anything. And now we go full charge. Full on rampage. Drop more. Alright, we'll go full charge. One more. Come on. Bring me up all the way. I want to hit every single one of you guys with this. And Mega Flare! You know what? Giga Laser. That might know I was able to hit, but don't matter as you're just getting wrecked. More dots. More dots. Ooh. Another wave. Beats me, mate. I'm already ready. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're gonna go full charge on your asses. I don't care if you got War Cry or anything. I've got a Mega Flare. And what does my Mega Flare do? Dots. Lots and lots of dots. And not only that, it's AoE as well, so... What level? Another wave? Alright, well... When there's waves to go, I go full charge, and when I go full charge, you've got this to deal with. Although I'm guessing this is the last wave, because I can see this one's got a full bar one. Like a stagger meter and everything. So I'm guessing if it's got a stagger meter, we're not going to expect more. But look how much that health is just drained. Like, damn, I gotta be honest. I feel like I got combo after combo here. Boom. Ooh, another monster? Alright, well, same strategy as last. You got waves for me? I'm gonna go full charge, and I got waves of attacks for you. So come on, let me power up. I've got darkness, light. I've got it all. Rapid fire. Not. Oh, I parried. Nice. I forgot that's a thing we can do. And now a Diamond Dust, the iconic Shiva ability. And let's wind up punch. Burn just for the niceness of it. You might have gotten out of your stagger, but can you survive the hell? Boom. There we go.
Gav. Gav! Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
What are they? Oh shit, Odin's watching us.
much, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
Oh, shit. Those spears? A giant. Did he just make a giant wall of darkness?
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No!
Damn, Odin.
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
Trust me, I think we all want to know. Well, for one, we're trapped. Fuck.
Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
I did say if we ask.
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Literally, we're just playing for this.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this
I mean, it's kind of the
through?
only situation we can be.
All right.
But we'll save that for next time. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others who'd be entertained in my show, send them my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Till next time. Also, wait, one step back. Also, don't forget, subscribe. It can only help the channel. Till next time, this is the Night Show, signing off for the night. We're offline.